Hello and welcome back to the Garion Tabletop. I am Garion Reaver back in Legends of Runeterra. I would be covering the new champions added in the Dragonmancer event, but I haven't really got to grips with them yet. So instead, just ignore all of the red things. You see, they added rotation, and now almost all of my decks are no longer legal in the current standard. But that's okay. But we're looking at the Out of Nowhere deck on AI, so I can actually play it. This is a Zoe Aurelian Soul deck, and I don't really have the grips with this one. It feels very hit and miss. I either completely dominate or I get completely dominated, because it relies very heavily on Zoe to produce the things to get you up to the point where you can play Aurelian, at which point you win, basically. So let's get rid of that one. Yeah, Trickster. So this is all about celestial cards, as you might have guessed. I call it Out of Nowhere because it's about summoning most things. It doesn't have that many units in, because it's mostly about summoning celestial units. And for Zoe, you need to get her out as soon as possible, because she needs to see the 10 cards to level up. And she's a very reliable source of... Oh, I can play this already. Okay. She's a very reliable source of mana. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the hit. Oh, no. Okay, I'm going to take one of the hits. Sacrifice her. And then I will heal up. And get that extra mana gem. I was playing against a Trundle deck. It was like a Trundle Tryndamere deck, and it had some of the weirdest ways of increasing mana. It was fascinating if it wasn't terrifying. What's that? Oh no. Wow, that's a direct bloody counter to my deck. That's just mean. So this deck feels incredibly coin flippy. So, like, I've got virtually nothing here. I mean, I've got this, I suppose, but that won't help against him, and it won't help against either of them. So, I don't know whether this is a bad build, or if I got unlucky. I mean, having two It That Stares and a She Who Wanders. I mean, this will save me 5. Not going to do a great deal, though. So, what's this? This is an Evelyn Caser. Why has it got a bloody lurk? Also, Targon's Peak is the other really good way of doing well with this deck, but I could have done withdrawing it when I would then be able to use it properly. So, there, nice. However, it's not quite all over. No, they haven't evolved, so I've got one more turn. And now... let's go with It That Stares. Deal 3 damage to all other things. So this deck has a lot of, like, high-end, absolutely crush everything that lives. Let's go with the Blighted Ravine to get a little bit of healing. To be honest, I don't really see the point of this card. It seems like a very high cost for not much at all. I suppose the point is that by the time you play it, you've got the high-end stuff already. And then you get stuff like this one, which is a game win button in like 90% of cases. Because it does that, and Aurelian will immediately level up. That's okay. Yeah, that's fine. That doesn't bother me. Not that it needs to, because I have... Oh, no, I haven't quite won. He's going to have 1 hit point left. 1 Nexus point left. So this, like, if I... didn't... I don't know. I don't feel safe with this deck. Like, Aurelian's about to level up. Shut up, Aurelian. Why didn't... Oh, because she was reduced. Yeah, she was reduced in power, so he didn't have enough to level up. That's fun. Let's go with She Who Wanders, then. To just completely screw up everybody else. So I feel I pulled this one back, but I don't feel... I don't know, I guess I don't feel at all satisfied by this deck. Like, it seems powerful enough, and when you do get the right combination, you absolutely demolish. I just don't feel like I'm playing well. It feels like it's a case of, okay, flip a coin, did I draw the thing that wins or did I not? And to me, that just feels like all this deck is. So as soon as you can play Feel the Rush, it takes a great deal for the opponent to then win. I mean, claim to fame, I did actually win against a Feel the Rush the other day. That Trundle Tryndamere deck I mentioned, he played Feel the Rush, and I just about managed to win it with a Starspring victory, which was, that felt really good. I'm still unsure how reliable this deck is. It just, yeah, I feel like I'm always chucking away my starting hand. I mean, Targon's Peak I'm keeping, oh, come on. I'm keeping that just because it's so good. But like an early start enemy deck should be able to beat me before I'm up to speed. Oh, seriously? Come on now. Because there isn't really a lot I can do here. I mean, I expect the Avalanche will be useful against the Poros, which will be coming very soon, I should expect. Oh no! Yeah. Oh, goody. Another thing I can't play. Countdown 1, yeah, okay. Is that worth using now? I do not know. Why has he not played bloody anything for like 7 turns? What's going on? Am I just getting lucky here? Because I don't feel like I deserve to be winning here. Look at my bloody hand. I should not still have 18 bloody Nexus health. Why is he not playing anything? Has he given up? What is happening? I assumed I'd be flooded with Poros, not bloody ignored. Sure. Okay. Oh. Is that gonna... That's actually... Oh my god, that is an amazing counter to She Who Wanders. I've never seen that before. That's hilarious. Alright, sure, yeah. Nothing else I can play unless I want to play a second Targon's Peak. Alright, Aurelian, you're up. Yeah. Cosmic Inspiration. I read in Interpretation. Let's go with a second Targon's Peak. I don't really want to play it at the stairs. Oh yeah, I probably should have attacked. Sorry, I forgot it was my attack turn. What a bizarre game. Oh, Zoe, hello. Why are you not playing anything? Finally, damn. Yeah, now I'll play Feel the Rush. Because I've been completely untouched long enough for me to play it without having to use any mana increasing things. Hey look, Aurelian leveled up again. I wonder if he gets up to 11 specifically to beat Feel the Rush. That'd be interesting. And yeah, this is now free, so let's give everything +2/2. See, when you get to this stage, you basically won. Obliterate enemies with 3 or less power. Yeah, okay. But you see what I mean about why I don't feel this is a satisfying deck? Because if you get to this stage, it's just... It becomes just not fun for your opponent, because you just have infinite bloody, zero cost, some of the most powerful cards in the game. And I don't know why it's designed like that. Like, I wanted to build this deck to try it, but I don't enjoy it. I just don't feel it's a fun way to play. Like, I think Zoe should be a fun way because she seems like a really fun character. She seems to be enjoying herself and energetic and, oh, let's play lots of different cards. But Aurelian, I don't know, maybe it's the Aurelian side of this deck I don't like. Oh wow, I've actually drawn really low cost stuff this time. How rare. So maybe if I try this, like try another deck with Zoe but without Aurelian, I might enjoy it more. I mean, I do have a bit of a thing against Aurelian from the Path of Champions, where he is a massive dick. But apart from that, it's not that he's a dragon, because I want to try a Shyvana deck, but I don't want Aurelion in the deck because I don't like Aurelion. And I know you're probably thinking, well, if you don't like Aurelion, why did you build a deck with him? Like I said, I wanted to try it. And you don't know it's not your thing until you try it. And I just thought I'd share my thoughts on this. Wow, what are the chances? Who's this Draven? Of course, it's bloody Draven. I don't actually have an 8-cost card in my hand. If I'd realised that's what I needed, I probably wouldn't have chucked away that 8-cost card I started with. Because as it is, there's nothing I can do right now. I mean, I can do this. Which, again, just feels like a dick move. This deck is just dick move the deck. Deck move. Oh, I'm still not gaining anything from the face of the old ones, but... now I will. Sure, let's get a second. Such a bizarre deck. Like, there are some builds that it's just like, what is even going on here? And I sort of feel that with the new ones. Like, I won't get too into it now, I'll just, like, completely date the video, but... yeah, I don't feel I understand the builds of the new, like, Brash and coin-based decks. I'm not actually tried Brash yet. Let's get, let's check out Three Sisters to get Moon Silver. Silver? Sliver. Silver. Moon Silver. Reduce the cost of that, and I may be able to play it next turn? Yes, I can play it next turn. This was such a bizarre play. So weird. All of the matches against this, they've not really thrown much at me. Or is it that this deck can counter? I mean, this deck countered the 3 Urchins and Draven well, because they all happen to have less than 2 or less health, sorry. Yeah, sure, just throw her in as well. But it's... this is... yeah, it's a strange deck. I don't really know... sorry, I don't really know what more to say here. Like, it's kind of nice to have a 10-10 champion that you just can play. I don't know, it just... I like the feeling of fairness. And I just don't have that here. Because of stuff like that, where that's a 0-cost bloody card. It seems mean. And it's why I take issue with some of the Path of Champions stuff where it feels so stacked. I just can't enjoy them. Like, that's why I don't like Irelia. That's why I don't like Aurelion Sol as it goes in Path of Champions, because his campaign, and in particular his battle, are so massively stacked against you. I've done a couple of playthroughs on it, like as Leona, so those videos will be linked in the description. You can go check those out to see just how stacked against it is. But Leona is one of the most powerful, if not the most powerful champion in Path of Champions. Let's play again, and hopefully this time they'll actually put up a proper bloody fight. Because, I mean, the first one I got a bit low, but just not enough. Alright, let's get rid of these two and hopefully draw a high-cost one, because I've remembered now that I need that for the face of the old ones. There, good. That means I'll be able to actually benefit from it. But let's get Zoe. Because Zoe is adorable. She's just weird and wacky and has an incredibly powerful level up ability. And because of her requirement that you play 10 different card names, it should be a fun little, oh, have I played this one? I don't think so, I'll play that one next. But instead it just feels more like, I don't know, like Zoe's there because she meshes with the Celestial, but not because she actually contributes much to this deck. Maybe that's just the last, 3 matches she's done nothing apart from come in as a 10-10 and therefore just wipe the board. So we'll see this time. Maybe she'll feel different if I'm starting with her early. Because this is more about getting the... What are they doing? They're going to be attacking with all of them, aren't they? Let's get rid of Buried in Ice. Not really a card I particularly like. So this is more about playing the wide variety of cards.
Playing catch with Zoe. I'm a serious artist now. I paint sparkle flies.
That's adorable. So this is more about playing the variety of cards, which I do actually like. I think that is a fun mechanic, and that's why I wanted to because I wanted to build a Zoe deck. That's why. That's what I built originally. Wait, what are these? That's the better way around. It's better to face a spider. Spider warning, than a last breath guy. Yes, I wanted to make a Zoe deck, and the top-rated Zoe decks were like, because I got this off the internet. This one, the top-rated Zoe decks are like, oh, combine it with Aurelion. It's like, oh, I've never made an Aurelion deck. I'll give it a go. And this is what happened. Let's get their Trickster. Oh no, Zoe. Why are you so flimsy, Zoe? You stupid dead girl. Now it's just stall all over again. It is a good idea to give her Spell Shield. There are some good card combinations that the AI tends to use in her battles. And that's all about giving Star Shield. Oh, I should have played that. That was stupid not to do that. Yep. I deserve this. That said, still not hitting me that bloody hard, are they? Let's kill off the spider. They're still doing, what, 6 damage? And I've got virtually nothing to fight back. Just lots of little bitty things. Yeah, and now Feel the Rush is free, so we'll just play that. Feels like Targon's Peak is an incredibly broken card in high-cost decks, because it doesn't... Like, it seems like it's fair, because, oh, you know, it reduces the cost of a random card in both players' hands. But it doesn't work like that. I'm just going to play Avalanche next. Probably should have played that first, but that's fine. But it doesn't really work like that, because if you have Targon's Peak in your deck, it's because you've built your deck to use Targon's Peak, to have high cost. They are actually going to kill Zoe. Zoe! And bloody hell, Aurelion's almost dead as well. Was I just really stupid? Oops. I think I was. I think I was just really stupid. Oh. Sorry, I got a warning pop up. I think I was just really stupid playing Avalanche after that. Also, I mean, yeah, he did also hit me with 2, like, deal 4 damage to everything. And let's get Equinox. So I think I'll try another Zoe deck. I mean, what I should really try is characters who are actually on rotation at the moment. Oh, if I play that, Zoe's gonna die again. Sure. Sorry, Zoe, you're just not destined to be in this video. And Aurelion's gonna die. Fuck. That was stupid of me. I can't believe that. Oh my god. Whatever. Let's just attack before he summons anything else. Cannot believe that. Like, I feel I've completely scuppered this, but at the same time, I'm doing okay. Like, I'm not losing. So what? Is it a powerful deck? Am I just coming up against really crap AI? I can't tell. This just feels like a really bizarre series of matches. Let's get rid of Targon's Peak. And get Moonglow, because that's a really good one. Because he's not going to attack with throw. No, that's not going to do much. Loads of KDA cards I'm coming up against. Yeah, that's not going to do much at all. Right, I'm just going to buff that one. Oh, nicely done. Yeah, it's not going to be enough, though. 2 deaths isn't going to be enough. What a bizarre couple of matches. Let's just heal that. An attack, I guess. Kill off Thresh, because otherwise I would have won. Kind of reckon he might have tanked it if I hadn't been like that close to lethal. Ah. And now I'm just going to heal... Yeah, alright, let's heal my Nexus. Let's go into the end with maxed health. That one. Which I can't quite play. Nope, not quite. That's fine. And is he gonna... Yeah, alright, let's... It's like, why would he sacrifice his 8 power card? He could take the hit. Because I'm evidently doing this, I'm showboating, that's the term. Because when I play this, I can then play a load of cards. So a charger. To invite whatever traps he may have in that tiny, tiny hand of his. Followed by the Immortal Fire, who I don't believe I've ever properly played. Pretty card, though. I mean, the Celestial cards are generally quite pretty. Oh, another spider. Of course there is. Why would there not be another spider? And I guess play that just to... I mean, I've won at this point because he's elusive. Unless that's a... Ooh. I mean, I would have won. But I'm just going to attack now before he does anything else unexpected. So this is a really weird deck. I still... I mean, I've won, like, what, 4 or 5 matches without really much competition. And I still reckon I got lucky. Because it doesn't feel like they've put up much of a fight in a couple of those. And some decks I've seen come out swinging, and I wouldn't have even got to, like, 5 health with no defense. But yes, that is my Out of Nowhere deck. Let me know what you think of it. Let me know if you have any tips or your thoughts on my thoughts on Aurelion. So I think I will probably try another Zoe deck, but as you see in here, something in this is not allowed. I don't know what. I really feel it should say. Like, there should be some indicator saying, this card is not allowed in normal play, standard play at the moment. Oh, I mean, like, you can sort it by this, but I don't believe that... Ah, no, forget it. I did not notice that before. Okay, never mind, there is a warning. So Zoe is currently out of rotation, but Aurelion is not. That's interesting, so I might try and make some versions of these decks that are in rotation. Star Shepherd, Star Spring, Soraka. Okay, yeah, no, none of this deck then. I'm not allowed to play that at all. That sucks. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Let me know if you want to see any of these decks. Obviously, I don't need to play them on Standard, and I can still play them publicly on Eternal. So let me know if you want to see any of these. And thank you very much for watching. Check out my other Legends of Runeterra stuff. And subscribe for more board games, card games like this, miniatures and TTRPGs. And I will catch you later.